So I'm in Richmond, Virginia. For those of y'all who don't know, Richmond, Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy. So, being the history freak that I am, of course I know this madness. Anyways, so when the South seceded after Abraham Lincoln was um, elected president, the South seceded. They created their own little country called the Confederate States of America. They decided that Richmond would be their capital. So of course I'm like, I gotta go to Richmond. I'm this close. Like we were right across the way from Virginia. It's like 2 hour drive to get all the way to Richmond, but whatever. I gotta be here. I gotta see. This is history. So, anyways, I'm looking online for a room because you know, my friend Michelle, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to say her name. Anyways, so she was like, we can drive out the night before and get a room so we don't have to worry about traffic. Driving this 2 hour trip could be much longer if we're stuck in traffic. So cool. I'm down for it. I start searching for rooms. I'm finding them like 129. I was like, she was like, she had found it. I was like, how much was that room that you had found? She was like, it was like $70. I was like, oh, I was like, if it was 3 star or 4 star? Because like I'm looking at 4 star rooms. I couldn't find any for 70 something dollars. So she said it was like 70 something dollars. She was like, oh, I only do 4 star. I was like, okay, like I'll be bougie with you on this because, I can't stay anywhere. Honey, we get to this place. Ain't no part of this place, no 4 star room. When we pull up, the name of the place is like falling off the marquee. I was like, this ain't no 4 star. Just in the parking lot. I was like, this ain't no 4 star. So then we move on to the lobby. We get in the lobby. And there's a sign that says cash only. They got this little rinky dink ATM machine. I was like, I hope she got cash because I ain't putting my ATM card in that machine. Anyway, so cash only, $50 deposit. They charge the extra $3. The guy said, I'm charging you extra $3 because you paid for the ticket online, paid for the room online. I was like, what kind of stuff is that? Like, we didn't already pay for the room online and you're going to charge an extra $3 cash. He said, $3 cash. I look behind the counter. There's a stack of forms that they done filled out. Oh, yeah. By the way, he told her, your car might get towed while you're in here registering. So you need to pull it up next to the door and put your emergency flashers on so your car don't get towed in the hotel parking lot. He was like, because you don't have a parking pass. I'm like, why don't you just give her the parking pass? Because he has to hand fill out the parking pass. It's been a while since I've seen a little setup like this. All manual kind of stuff. So, anyways, 20 minutes later, we finally get in our room, right? And I'd asked her on the elevator on the way up, I was like, did you check the reviews of this hotel? Because, like, this is not a 4 star. I think she was a little upset about that. About me asking about her checking the reviews. We get to our room. We got this fat back TV. I mean, it worked. We got to see the last of the, NBA Finals Game 3 where Golden State won. Golden State is up 3-0 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, life is good, whatever. But I started reading the reviews, and folks were talking about having to leave in the middle of the night due to being bitten by bed bugs. Folks was like it was roaches in the bathroom. Folks was talking about like all kind of stuff. Some guy said he booked a room here for one of his employees, and because she didn't have the $50 cash deposit and the $3 tourism fee, that they were like, you can't stay in this room. Plus, we're not giving you a refund for the room. He was like, I'm out of $100 and they won't give us a refund. He was like, and not only that, he was like, I could barely understand what the employee was saying because the other employees were cackling in the background. I was like, what is this? They talked about a guy getting fired because he actually changed somebody's room. Like they were like, I don't like this room for whatever reason. Can you change my room? He changed the room. They fired him. I was like, oh my goodness. So anyways, I was like, people had talked about in the reviews about the sheets, the covers not being clean or whatever. My covers were clean. My friend Michelle, she brings her own sheets. It don't matter. She can stay at Marriott. It could be 5 star. It don't matter. She bring her own sheets. So she had her own sheets. She ain't worried. But my sheets were clean, so I'm good. Honey, this morning I get propositioned at my door for some sex. Prostitution. Somebody knocks on the door. I guess they heard it was a female voice in here. They knock on the door. And he was like, can I holler at you for a minute? I'm like, what you want? I know you. He gonna flash some $20 bills at the peephole. He was like, I need like 15 minutes. I'm like, for what? That's when he flashed a $20 bill. I said, I don't need your money. I said, I'm not coming out and you're not coming in. I don't know what you talking about. That's when he flashed $20. Oh, bruh. I don't know what you thought this was, but it's not. And I mean, just another day in the adventures of Kalisha Washington. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way, honey, but 4-star, this is not.